What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. Today we get to claim our FUT Rivals or Division Rivals rewards. I finished in rank 3 of Division 2 on purpose and we're going to be claiming ourselves 450Ks and 2 Mega Packs for our first owner Road to Glory. I mean, what I can only hope for out of this set is something along the lines of a quality left back or a quality CDM. That's kind of like the main aim for me. That's what I'm really hoping for. In terms of my squad, obviously we've been through this a lot, but my left back, my 2 centre mids outside of Trezeguet are the weakest links in the team now, or maybe another good goalkeeper. You know, if I could get a Courtois or a Navas or Lloris back, that would be pretty fantastic. And then in terms of why we stay in rank 3, we have been through it before, but somebody in yesterday's video said again why. Basically, look at that, I was only 400 points behind rank 2 as well. I was going to play one more game and I thought I'd be alright, but no. Basically, rank 2 is just better than rank 3 and rank 1 for untradables. I actually think rank 1 is better for tradables because you can sell the silvers and they might be quality silvers out of the rare mixed players packs. But because I'm taking untradable, I can't sell those silvers, so it's just kind of a little bit of a waste. So what we got today, guys, is these rewards. And then some gameplay, some Division 2 gameplay, some games against a couple of the players that I played yesterday from Twitter and such. So let's get into the packs, guys. Scream Team is still there. Let's see if we can get ourselves anything good at all. Do we start with anything good? We do not. We start with Pizarro. It's going to be nice to put some consumables into the club for sure, and some players for UCR upgrades next week. But in the meantime, there's not really much here that's going to be good for us. Now, if I get like too many, well, I might keep that Botafogo badge. That's quite a nice badge. If I get too many duplicate untradables, I'll probably start doing a couple of upgrade packs. But if I get them as non-duplicate uptradables, like so with Pizarro and Defoe there, then what we'll do is we'll just we'll discard them. Basically, if I get two duplicate untradables, I'll discard, and one obviously I'll discard, but 3 or more, and we'll go and do a 2-player upgrade pack. I think that's a pretty good alternative. So Mega Pack number 2, nothing looks like it's coming out of this one, sadly. It is a board, however, that's quite nice. Argentina, centre forward, it's going to be Gomez, that's not bad. We are putting together, we've got some nice Serie A players, which isn't bad at all. We just need to really work on forming a second squad. So that's not bad at all. I mean, he's actually not really worth much, but he's not a terrible card. Really nice dribbling, decent passing, good pace, pretty poor on shooting, pretty poor on physicals. I would probably use him in an SBC above all else. Let's get rid of that manager. I don't care for nor want him. Don't care about that. Don't care about that or that or that or that or that or that. And then let's swap all of these guys around and again just hope that they are all tradable duplicates rather than untradable duplicates, and it does appear like they are. So that is our mega packs done, guys. We've got a board. We've got an 84 board, not too shabby. We've now got 450k packs to go, guys. Wait, are those promo packs new? They weren't there yesterday, were they? Oh, they were there yesterday, yeah. 450k packs, guys. Let's see how's our luck. If we're able to get a good walkout, I'll be delighted. No walkout on 50k pack number 1. Is it going to be a board? Yes, it is. It's Socrates again, isn't it? Did I use him or did I keep him? I hope I used him in one of the Icon SBC. Yes, I did. Thank God for that. So Socrates is there. That's all right. Now, some of these are going to be untradable duplicates, I'm pretty sure. I think Jose Gaia is an untradable duplicate. No, he's not. Wow. All right, so we're doing good out of that then. So 4 tradable duplicates, which is very nice. A few thousand coins we'll be able to take off of that. Socrates is all right. I'm putting together an Arsenal team as well. Rare Players pack number 2. Come on, EA, hook us up. Give us a walkout. No walkout for us on this occasion, so no Screamer card again. We do get a board, not on inform, sadly. It is going to be Brahimi, so another 84, 85, I beg your pardon. That's actually not bad because there is a small chance we get a Fabinho in here or another quality CDM at upper 85 rated. A small chance. Come on, EA, hook it up. Not this time. Other than Brahimi, this is a pretty poor pack, to be fair. We've got another few duplicates there. Banega, I definitely think is tradable. Happy days. I think most of these should be tradable, actually. Okay, so Palios is the first untradeable one. Simon can go up, Banega can go up, and Palios is going to be the first player that we discard. Obviously, I remember a couple of weeks back, we discarded or got rid of a whole bunch of stuff because I had just way too many duplicate tradables. We got a walkout. Come on, EA. Come on. Inform walkout. No way! No way! Oh, Suarez! No way! Oh my God! You cannot make it up. That's outrageous. That is outrageous. I can't, but my luck on this account is genuinely disgusting. I can't believe we have just packed in form Luis Suarez from our untradeable rewards. Oh, that's amazing. That is amazing. A 700, 600k player. Oh my God. What are the odds? And this is me just being me, I guess. What are the odds that we get the option to pick him as a red version as well and have two untradeable versions of him? Oh, that's amazing. Do you know what? He's hard to fit into my squad because we don't... Actually, he's not, because Trezeguet, Suarez, Bale... We can do some things with this. Oh, we can do some things with this. What a card that is. My word. Falcao in there as well. Just sensational. I can't believe that. I cannot, Nick is going to flip his lid when he sees this. He's absolutely going to lose it because his luck has been nowhere near as good as mine. That is unreal. I don't even care what we get out of this one. I'm happy with my FUT Rivals rewards this week. Genuinely don't care. Give me the worst 50k pack you've ever seen. Doesn't make any difference to me at this stage. We get French, we get a striker, we get Karim Benzema. That's not bad, to be fair. 84 rated. He'll be good for an SBC somewhere down the line. Luis Gustavo. Jesse Lingard is untradeable for me. A duplicate untradeable. Henderson I'll send up to the trade path we can keep. Uth I'll send up to the trade path we can keep. And then Rafael, Arias and Lecky I'll discard and take the coins for the tradable versions. But I know that Jesse Lingard is a duplicate untradeable. So we're going to swap him out just to prove that. So we'll send those guys into the club. We're going to discard these guys, get a few coins. Guys, I can't believe that. I genuinely can't believe we have hit Luis Suarez in form from our FUT Rivals rewards, ranked 3, Division 2. It is another attacker that I don't need, okay? It is another attacker that I don't need. But it is an attacker that I am so grateful to have because we can link him with Koke, with Partey, with Bale. We can really get a strong squad together now to the point where maybe we consider, with how good his passing is, 6 foot 4-star, he might be a good centre mid. I don't want to throw that out there just yet, but his vision's good, his passing is good, his long passing isn't the best. But as a centre mid, nice and tall at 6 foot, we'll figure something out. We will figure something out. This, guys, is going to be the end of the packs. Let's get into some action. Okay, guys, as we get into some gameplay, the first opponent we come up against is L1012, a top 100/pro player from previous years. I messaged out, obviously, to you, as I said to you guys earlier on in the video, that I was actually in yesterday's video when I played Ideals FIFA. I was looking for some top players to play against. And we got L1012 first, and then I played against a viewer who finished 26-4 last week, so we'll see those gameplays there. But lots of comments to get through today, and only about 15 minutes of talk time here. So first comment is from Nathan Casey, and this was top comment on the video. He said, play AA9 and have both of you in a Discord so we can speak about what you're doing wrong and right. Funnily enough, I've actually already played AA9 twice this year. I won one and I lost one. And, of course, I won the game that I was host, and I lost the game that he was host, and it's just impossible to play a good game of FIFA against someone that far away. The connection's just not good enough. You don't get a true realization of skill, and, Skills is obviously a considerably better player than me this year. He's gone 30-0, 29-1, 28-2 twice, I believe. So he's a considerably better player than me. With that being said, the fact that I managed to beat him just shows how bad connection impacts gameplay, and also might be a reason why a lot of you guys have so much trouble and struggles in so many games if you just either have bad internet, or if you've got a lot of people using your internet, or even if your internet's good but your ping is bad. That could be a huge influence in having, you know, delayed gameplay or just bad gameplay, etc, etc. So yeah, sadly I need to practice against people of the EU, where I come up against them with 4 minimum bars, 5 bars preferable. Otherwise, I'm not going to actually learn anything at all in any way, shape, or form. Next comment is from JVP Feeney, and this doesn't really have any actual worth to the video in any way, shape, or form. I just found it hilarious. He says, in the space of 4 months, Julen Lopetegui has got to the World Cup as Spain manager, announced that he would take over as Real Madrid manager, been sacked by Spain, been hired by Real Madrid, and then been sacked by Real Madrid, and I still couldn't pick him out of a lineup. And I'm the same. If you put like even 3 Spanish people in front, or three people in front of me, and told me which one was him, I couldn't guess. That's crazy to me. Someone of such prominence just doesn't have his face in the media or known. OP says, and we got 2 things here. The tackle you complained about that went straight to Vieira literally wasn't a tackle. Neymar got his boot ahead of the defender. You thought you tackled him. It was a pass from Neymar, not a tackle by you. I mean, what I didn't do, and I'm quite annoyed with myself that I didn't do this, is I didn't turn the camera around and look at it from the other angle, right? And I should have done. But I looked back on that video and expanded the video, and I watched it in slow motion. And you do the same, and then tell me your interpretation. Because for me, you can see the toe poke of my defender prodding the ball away. You can literally see me make contact with the ball. If you slow YouTube down and zoom it in, you can see me prod it away. Now, obviously, that doesn't necessarily still mean that I made the tackle, because you know how this game works sometimes. If you turn the camera around, you'd actually see that the toe might miss the ball by this much, and still the attacker's made the pass. So you could very well be right, but giving it my best view there, I feel like, and it looks like I made the tackle to me personally. So, you know, I contend that in some regards. But your second part of your comment says, also, I think you should get more variety to your offence, not always a finesse shot from the top of the box. That's the difference between you and top tier players. They don't just use the one same OP mechanic in the game. And you are absolutely right there, to the point where we've talked about it a lot, actually, over the last 2 or 3 days. I'm like, one thing that I struggle, not that I struggle with, but one thing that I struggle to defend against when playing in Division 2 is when people just go straight in with ball rolls, fake shots, drag backs, just constantly. It's just part of them without even thinking. They don't sit there and think, oh, let me do a fake shot because that's what the best players do. They just do it. One of the players that I played, I think we see in this video, every time he passed the ball into a player, he would immediately just fake shot into a different direction, and it just changed the angle of his play so much. That it created so many more goal scoring opportunities, and I really struggle to do that, because for me, I've added the La Croqueta into my gameplay. I've added the heel to heel flick into my gameplay, where I don't think about them; they're just natural instances. But I've removed a lot of stuff out of my gameplay that is actually effective because it wasn't effective in previous years, like the immediate fake shots, like shielding. You know, I think it was FIFA 16, where shielding was just so broken. You could literally just stand there and back someone off for ages, wait for some runners and get some space. And in terms of waiting for some runners and getting some space, another thing that I don't do very well, and this will be something to do with player instructions and custom tactics that I'm going to have to figure out hopefully before tomorrow, well, today by the time you're watching this for FUT Champs, is when I play against people of a high level, they've constantly got multiple people breaking forwards. Not necessarily their defenders or their defensive-minded midfielders, but attackers are constantly running off the shoulder of defenders and into the spaces. And I don't know if that's them manually triggering the runs, or if it's that them having custom tactics or player instructions that causes those runs to be triggered. But I really need to add that into my game too, because it's somewhere where I'm not as prominent as other players that's costing me wins. You know, in fact, in most of the losses that I took here today, three losses in a row, before this game against Shadowbuster, who, by the way, this guy went 28-2 last week. 3 losses in a row in games where I wasn't outclassed at all. You know, I had good amount of chances, good possession, good pass accuracy against all of them. And so the defining factor, as you say, OP, is quite simply the fact that these guys have more options up front than I do. And so I need to work on that. And as I said in a previous video, for me, it's absolutely crazy that my attack is what's letting me down, because that has always been my strongest point year on year on year. So I'm excited to be able to figure out how to get more attacking options. And do a little bit better in the weekend league. You know, those games where sometimes I lose a game 2-1 or 3-2 against someone that I absolutely batter, if I can get a few more moves in my arsenal to score goals, should be able to turn those games into wins. And, you know, again, like, I've already played so many quality players this year. I've beaten a pro player last year. I lost to Pro Hunter just very narrowly, who goes 30-0. I played a guy who... I can't remember his name, the guy that we played that went 30-0 this weekend league, and he only just beat me 2-1. We played, obviously, Ideals FIFA, and he put in a 4-2 win against me in a game that I did well in. I didn't, you know, I wasn't exceptional. I feel like there's also a difference between pros and top 100s, let alone just top 100 and then people like me. There's then another caliber of player. And so if I want to continually get 23, 24, 25 wins, which obviously I've only hit 23 once so far this year, I really have got to improve my game a little bit. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. That's why we're working hard in Division 2, and it's why we're playing so many quality players, because I feel like it's going to make me a better player. And I'm very interested to see how I perform this weekend league now that I've got a really good week in Division 2 under my belt, and what impact that's made on the kind of players that I'm going to be playing over the weekend league. Andrea Baroni says, I think you should play more draft because you make profit almost every time. I know you have a draft of glory on the first channel, but more profit won't hurt, especially during the week if you don't want to play rivals. Cheers. Yeah, I think you're right, dude. I think until EA either address or change the rewards in FUT Rivals, draft definitely could be something we do just on this channel as well, outside of Draft of Glory. What I'm hoping for is that even if rewards are going to stay the same, now the fact that they've been the same for what 6 weeks, 5 weeks, something like that, is crazy. Even if they address things and say, hey guys, rewards are going to stay the same as they are for the rest of the year, at least then we'll know, and then I will literally just play for the time being in Division 2 to rank 3 and extra drafts, and then eventually I'll think to myself, okay, now I want to push up towards Division 1 and we'll play into Division 1. If I can get there, of course. But it's crazy to me that such a flawed system, such as FUT Rivals rewards, has not been addressed in any way, shape, or form by the company. It's just bizarre. It's literally just bizarre. It's like, imagine if in FUT Champs, Gold 3 gave you 2 100k packs and 3 red players. Gold 2 gave you an Inform pack, 2 100k packs and 4 red players, and then Gold 1 gave you a 50k pack and 1 red player. You would literally be like, well, hold on, I'm not going to play to Gold 1 because it's a considerably worse reward. And that's what the reward system is, that to the point where each division you get higher in, the rewards are typically quite worse, and then each rank in the division, in the higher divisions, it gets worse still. To the point where even in Division 1, rank 3 is the same as Division 5, rank 1. It's just crazy. It's crazy that they haven't addressed this or changed this. It blows my mind. Luke says, you reckon saving packs for big promos are worth it? On one hand, it's fun to open loads of packs at once with a chance of getting special cards, while on the other hand, you are limiting your overall potential when you consistently save the packs. Either way, I'm saving up for the next promo. I think last year, we discovered that it's a case of if your luck's in, it's in, and if it's not, it's not. It doesn't matter what promo it is. For example, we just packed Luis Suarez today. Now, I could have saved, I was considering and was going to save a lot of packs for Team of the Year. But now I'm not going to, and a little bit based on what you guys said in the comment section when I suggested that, and also a little bit based on what happened last year when we did save some packs for Team of the Year. We opened like 5 million coins worth of packs for Team of the Year and didn't get anything, like literally nothing of note. And it is genuinely a case of, if your luck's in, just open the pack because you're going to get something good. And if your luck's out, like, you could have the best team of the week in the world. You could have 11 starter players that are all 90 rated or higher. And then there's, 12 players on the bench. You could have 8 of those 12 players also 90 rated, right? After that, you could still open a team of the week pack from Elite 3, for example, and still get 378 rated players. So in terms of saving packs, I don't know, man. I feel like I've always saved packs and it's never come to fruition. Enjoying the game as it goes and getting what you get and not getting upset seems to be the way forward. And of course, it's a little bit easier for me to say that because my pack luck has been insane, right? I understand that. But generally speaking, I think saving packs probably not the best idea. Saud on Mars said, I'm kind of mad at you, Nep, because at first you said that Juanfran SBC wasn't value for money, and I didn't do him based on your words. Then you went and did it. Love you, though. Two things off of that. First of all, you're right, I did say it wasn't value for money. I then changed my opinion and did it. If you watched the videos, you would have seen me do it. You would have seen why I did it. And then you could have decided for yourself, hey, maybe I want to do it. Second of all, don't do or not do things because of me, because my situation is different to yours. I had informed Demarcos at right back, who I thought was pretty decent. And to be fair, he would still be in my team if it wasn't for Juanfran, because he was pretty decent. But if you had, say, I don't know, Bellerin or Trippier at right back, and you think Juanfran would be a massive addition to your team, don't not do him because I didn't do him. That's ludicrous. You got to think for yourself in some regards. So really, you should be mad at you for not doing something that you should have done. I'm not taking the blame on that one. Sampy Sampson says, why did you sell Lloris, Nep? I reckon that was a terrible decision. Yeah, it was. It was a mistake. As I said in yesterday or the day before's video, I wish I tested out Pickford first and then went and did it. Then went and decided on Lloris, but that wasn't the case. And then Kaz El Fadl says, hey, Nep, was just wondering if at any point in the series you're going to build several different squads given a huge amount of players that reside in your club. I don't expect you to use a different team in champs or anything, but maybe a new squad in trying new players in rivals would be some nice variety. And keep up the great work, bro. And yeah, ultimately, I was even looking at now, we're in a point where we've got probably, like, my defense will probably be the same for a while because I don't really have many there. But my attack, I can definitely build like 3 different attack versions and just rotate between them to have something a bit different. I definitely want to change the team and have a second/third team, specifically working on a second team that we can rotate between just for a bit of variety and a bit of fun. But at the same time, playing in Division 2, people don't play for fun in Division 2. People play sweaty, hardcore for rivals points. So if I start going in with fun teams and teams that are even less competent than the team that I've got now, I'm probably going to go back down in Division 3, maybe into Division 4, just because of the fact that I don't have the capabilities to perform against the top teams. You know, most teams that we've come up against in Division 2 have had icons, top tier players. I come up against so many Player of the Month Hazards, and understandably so because he's absolutely incredible. But yeah, the caliber of team that I face, if I start putting in lesser players to have fun with, it will mean lesser results, you know. So we'll figure something out there. I just wish there was a good game mode that was casual to play in, that we could play with new teams and players with no fear of it costing us in rewards going forward. So it's a bit weird. I suppose Rivals is that, depending on where you finish the week in, what division you finish the week in, because I can play in Rivals, take 5 losses in a row, and I still gain points towards the reward for the end of the week. I just lose ELO for the actual division at the end of the week. So this is coming towards the end of the gameplay now, guys. Division 2 is a weird one. I come up against people that are like pro level, and then the next game I come up against someone that feels like they should be in Division 4 or Division 5, but we're still around like the 2250, 2300 ELO mark. Hopefully we can push on to Division 1, but hey, if we do try out new teams, maybe we'll go down to Division 3, who knows. But this, guys, is going to be the end of the video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like, rate, and comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.